Gadget time! Whoa! Buy me dinner first. Jeez. Okay.
What?
That's a pretty cool
Let's
peeler.
see.
All right, next gadget. What do we got? What do we got on the gadget agenda?
Okay,
we got
some
potatoes.
potatoes.
We got a dirty potato. Ooh,
And
you're
old.
filthy. You're a filthy, filthy, filthy potato. What do we got some gross gloves to clean off our potatoes. All right, we got some dough. We got some flour and dough. We're
Okay,
rolling the flour
wow.
dough. We're making a rectangle
Ooh,
dough. Some rolling. We're making some cookies in this
circles, yeah,
biatch.
wow.
So what are we gonna do with them exactly? It looks like little pieces of like ice cream or like other dough or they're gonna be like little dumplings or pot
Yeah.
stickers. That's kind of cool. So next we have an egg popper cracker.
What a nice gadget.
Nice.
Yeah,
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon causing you problems? No problem. Just roll it up. Roll it up. Get that watermelon. Urgh. And then you get nice pieces of watermelon for the kitties. Next we have garlic. Makes your breath smell but tastes delicious. So we're rolling this garlic, we're smashing it up, smash, 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 and that's the gadget, I guess. Now we have a bunch of fruits and veggies. We gotta keep our diet clean. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna press this button and it's gonna wash all of them for us. Wash all of them for us so we don't have to do all that like drainy stuff. To waste a bunch of time. It's not worth it. We can focus on doing our taxes and more important adult things. Now we have a spinny thing. We're gonna put some meat in it. Next, we're gonna press a button or, we're gonna motor it. We're gonna motor it and it's just gonna chop everything up. So much chopping. Now we're taking out our meat. We're holding it in our hands. Hold your meat in your hands. Next, we get a pineapple. We get the pineapple cusper. We're getting out the pits of the pineapple because the pits of the pineapple can be very preposterous. So we want to just rip those out. Next, we have the pit stopper pulling out the pit of the strawberry. And all the fruits that you can possibly think of, the pit stopper can prevent. Next, we have our fish, and we're flaking our fish. We're getting all the scales off those fish because who wants to eat scales of fish? It makes you a mermaid if you eat scales of fish, and mermaids don't have legs, so we don't want to do that. Next, we're going to fillet the fish. Now we have a cucumber. It's a pretty average-sized cucumber, maybe even a bit above average. What do you guys think? All right, so we're chopping it up. We're using this. You could just, guesstimate the right things to cut it up, but we just won't do that. All right, and let's see the reveal. Nice! It's actually a zucchini. I was wrong. Next, we have a apple again. What are we gonna do? We're going to chop it into perfect compartmentalized pieces because we are organized people. Way too many hands. All right, the next thing is leaves. What are we doing with the leaves? We're getting some rice, putting them in the leaves, rolling it up into, wow, it is a roll leaf thing. Now we have some more dough, some more flour. We're patting it down. We're patting it down real good. We're getting a roller. We're gonna get a nice little design on our flour going on. Okay, so we're taking that. What does that do? Oh, it's perfect for making pies. Excellent. We can make a nice fruit pie. And now we have a twirler. We have a twirler because who doesn't want twirled vegetables? They're the best kind. They actually have more nutrients than any other vegetables. It's a statistic that I just made up, basically. So now we have a fruit gathering basket. All right, we're gonna take it out. All right, so no need to get anything to pour out your pasta. It's easy. You just cut a hole in the pasta. You can't use that box anymore. All right, hot water, no problem. We're gonna use it on this piece of poop. Oh, it's a sausage. Never mind. All right, so whoa, hey, buddy, buy me dinner first. Okay, so we're cutting up the sausage real nice, real good. Oh, hey, okay, twisting it up. All right, we don't like that method. Well protected. Excellent. You gotta protect your sausage as much as possible. Now we're rubbing our cucumber real nice and good. We're gonna do that. And now we're stacking up our cucumbers. What are we gonna do with them now? What are we gonna do with the stacked cucumbers? We're making basically like a ratatouille type thing going on. Next, we're gonna get dill. Dill is actually something that's used in something called tzatziki, which is pretty nice. Next, we have a pepper. Peppers are spicy, but this one, the more seeds, the more spicy, which you might have not known. But we're gonna chop it up real nice and tight. We're gonna chop it up real good. We're gonna put it all together with this thing. What are we gonna make with it though? You take it off and all of a sudden you have a lovely like cucumber dish. And then you have an avocado, which we're using a wine opener for some reason. It doesn't make any sense. I guess if it works, it works. That's the sort of things. Now we have butter. We have corn. We have corn, butter, and a whisk thing. Now we're popping some popcorn in the whisk thing. Nice. Excellent. Okay, now we have some ice. That gets rid of the bubbles, but that only cools it down temporarily, as you've commented before on our previous video where we tested that. And now the fish, you can actually boil off the scales. No idea. Didn't know that was a thing. Next, we have more leaves that we're rolling up. Leave roll, leave roll, leave roll. Over again. Flour in the pot. Stir the flour. Not not like that. Don't do that. We gotta do this. Okay, so we're doing it over this kind of sifting thing. And then you don't get it all over your freaking kitchen. You wouldn't want that, would you? You wouldn't want to ruin your kitchen. What would your wife think? She'd kick you out again. All right, so now we have these little tampons. All right, we're getting tampons, and we're gonna take out the juices of the meat because meat juices belong in tampons. Now we have potatoes. Potatoes are good. Potatoes are nice. My family used to grow potatoes. Now they don't do that anymore. But lemon is a thing, and we're gonna use this technique against the knife. This is actually what professional chefs use, like Gordon Ramsay. They just kind of lemon it through the knife. Now we have gross square cheese. We're gonna pop that all over this lovely, lovely spaghetti. Next, we're gonna get some cream. We're gonna just douse that baby all in cream and yum, 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 yum. All right, so we have some carbonara going on. Now we're gonna add maybe some broccoli, maybe some bacon. I don't know. But now we have a carbonara. It looks like a bun for a burger. Are we making a burger carbonara? That's insane! You're madmen, 5-Minute Crafts. Okay, so we're deep frying it. Holy jeez. All right, some eggs, some pesto on that bad boy, some eggs, some pesto on that bad boy, some eggs, and then a bun. And guess what you got? You got a pasta sandwich, bro. That's crazy. Next, we get our little rubber ducky from our bathtub that our mom only lets us play with on Wednesdays, and then we make a mold of it, all right? Then we're gonna make cookie molds with our rubber ducky, okay? I call him Henry. You can call him whatever you want. It's up to you, honestly, but Henry's the best name, objectively. Next, we have mold on our gross stuff, so we need to use tomato paste on these really nice sheets, and then you freeze them, and you can actually long storage them, so that's unreal. Okay, so we have some, it looks like spring onion going on here. Spring onion is actually really, really good for you. I don't know anything about the health values, but I've just heard from other people that it's good for you. Next, we have a balloon for storage in case you're missing your lid. Sometimes you just run out of lids, man. Sometimes they get lost. Sometimes the stealing thievy gnomes that live in your closet just come out and take things, like your socks, for instance. That's why you don't have any matching pairs of socks anymore. So you gotta be careful. Next, we have this fast grinding method using a cloth. We can also use onion, which is pretty good. So onion, it makes you cry. It makes you think of all the times that you said something cringy in front of a girl or a partner. And now we're going to chop that right up, think about our life regrets, and that's easy cutting for it. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so, don't have a clip? No problem, just use a clip. What is that? How is that a hack? Doesn't fall? Yeah, no duh, it doesn't fall, it's a clip. Now we have a nice little dough ball. We're going to mold our dough ball with our knives. We're going to create a nice little shape. It looks like not bad. It looks like it might be a good shape for maybe a muffin or something like that. Next, we have a really weird cocktail. This is just not a normal cocktail. Oh, we're making a flour. We're making a flour out of meat and nice little cheese. It looks pretty tasty to me. What do you think? All right, so basically the next thing that we're going to work on is we're not going to have to worry about like over boiling or anything like that, or like not getting some air into our noodles, because it can just breathe now, because you use a chopstick because you're a genius. You're a smart connoisseur of the foods and the culinary arts. Now we have a spoon. A spoon, you say? That's amazing. Now we have a knife, you say, but butter, is it too hard? We're going to use a cheese slicer to slice off the thin parts of the butter. Just use that, and no problem about butter not spreading anymore. It's not a thing. It's not a thing anymore. Next, we have little pieces of potato. Little pieces of potato with legs now. We gave them legs. Look at that. They're like little sheep. You know, you can make little sheep potatoes. And they're delicious. And it's so it doesn't burn on the bottom of them. Because if you use it without the sheep legs, then they just burn. You know, we don't want that to happen. So now we have stale bread. Stale bread is amazing because you can actually repurpose it by making it slightly wet. If you make stale bread slightly wet, you can actually put it in the microwave and it freaking becomes normal bread again. It rejuvenated. So honestly, I think that's the key to, you know, youth again, to rediscover your youth. You just have to make yourself wet and put yourself in the microwave. Don't do that. Okay, so now we have a nice little knife and we're making sections in our butter. We're making sections in our butter so that we can use them for future use. You know, you can freeze it and you can use little sections of butter anytime. All right, so now we have a cloth. We have a cloth. All right, we're rolling up our cloth. I don't understand the purpose of the cloth yet, but we're gonna find one. Nice and tidy, that's it. It's just for organizational purposes. All right, so now we have a loaf of bread, but it's moldy bread. Gross moldy bread. Again, you come home with moldy bread? Ugh, get out of my house. All right, so we're gonna put it in this Tupperware container, and no longer is it going to be moldy anymore. It never can get moldy again because we put it in the Tupperware container and we listen to 5-Minute Crafts. We took the 5-Minute Crafts course on 5-Minute Crafts. All right, so we have our wine glasses, but they're hitting the edge of our cabinet door. We hate that, I hate it. So we're gonna flip them upside down. That way we can store them appropriately and they don't touch the side of the thing and accidentally break, for example. Geez, I hate that. All right, next we have a bag, and it's a proper folding technique of a bag. It looks like we're gonna make a paper airplane, but no, of course we're not doing something anywhere near as cool as that now. Oh, problem with your bag and your trash can? No problem. No problem with the problem in the bag and the trash can. We have a solution because we're 5-minute crafts. What are we gonna do? We're gonna put it over like that. All right, then we're gonna dunk our head in it. No, okay, never mind. Oh wow, it's just that simple. It's really that simple. Okay, so that's it. Give us more.
More reactions.
No, I'm talking. Please.